Long before cities, cars, farms, or written history, another kind of human lived across Europe and Western Asia, the Neanderthals. Neanderthals were humans, not apes or monsters. They were strong, intelligent, adaptable, and remarkably good at surviving difficult environments. Many Neanderthals lived through cold Ice Age conditions. Their powerful, stocky bodies were well suited for conserving heat. We often call them cave people, but Neanderthals didn't spend their entire lives inside caves. They used caves, rock shelters, and outdoor camps.
The fire is still warm.
Good. We rest here tonight. A good camp needed several things: water, fuel for fire, useful plants, stone for tools, shelter, and access to animals.
The water is good.
And the plain has herds.
Fire was one of their most important technologies. It provided warmth and light and gave Neanderthals a place to cook and gather. A carefully maintained fire was valuable. Losing it could mean losing warmth, cooked food, and an important center of camp life. Neanderthals were skilled toolmakers. By striking stone in carefully planned ways, they produced sharp flakes for cutting, scraping, and hunting. These skills had to be learned. Young Neanderthals probably learned by watching, practicing, and working alongside experienced members of their group.
Watch closely. Good. Again.
Sharp stone scrapers could help clean and prepare hides. Those hides could provide coverings, bedding, containers, and protection from cold weather. Wooden spears gave Neanderthal hunters a powerful weapon. Hunting large animals demanded planning, teamwork, courage, and considerable skill. Successful hunting began before anyone raised a spear. Hunters had to recognize tracks, animal behavior, terrain, weather, and signs left behind. Large game hunting worked best as a group effort. Cooperation allowed hunters to approach animals and use the landscape to their advantage. Strength mattered, but strategy mattered too. Coordinated hunters could guide prey toward places where getting close became easier. Hunting large animals was dangerous. One mistake could cause a serious injury, so experience and cooperation were essential.
Spread out! Keep your distance! Watch its horns! Stay ready!
Welcome back. You were successful.
Yes, the hunt was good.
Can I help?
Yes, come and see.
Good work. Let's sort it.
Careful with the sharp bones.
A successful animal provided much more than one meal. Meat offered food, while hides, sinew, bones, and other materials could also be useful. Meat was important, but it wasn't their only food. Neanderthals also gathered and ate a variety of wild plant foods. Scientists have even found evidence that some Neanderthals consumed wild barley, legumes, dates, and other plants. Microscopic remains preserved on Neanderthal teeth show something fascinating. Some of their plant foods had been cooked. Food preparation required work. Crushing, heating, cutting, and cooking could make different foods easier to eat and digest. Did Neanderthals grow crops? No. Farming came much later. Neanderthals were hunter-gatherers who collected plants growing naturally around them. Neanderthal diets differed from place to place. In coastal environments, some groups also used resources from the sea.
Ugh, more from rocks.
Ugh, many in pools. Cooking could make food easier to chew and digest, while turning the hearth into the center of evening camp life. Food sharing strengthened the group. Children, adults, hunters, gatherers, and older members all depended on one another.
Here, little one.
Children had much to learn: where to find food, how to recognize danger, how to make tools, and how to help the group. See, this one is dry.
I see it! My bundle!
Good. To the hearth. Survival required many jobs: gathering fuel, finding food, maintaining fire, making tools, preparing hinds, watching children, and exploring the landscape. In cold environments, animal hides could provide vital protection. Their clothing was practical equipment for survival, not a costume. Neanderthals were mobile. Groups could move across their territory as seasons changed, and important resources became available in different places. Water shaped where people traveled and camped. Rivers and springs also attracted animals and provided plants and other useful resources. Neanderthal skeletons sometimes show serious injuries that healed. Surviving such injuries suggests that other people sometimes provided care. Life was difficult, but survival wasn't simply about being the strongest. Cooperation and caring for others could help an entire group survive. We can't hear Neanderthals speak, so their exact language is unknown. But successful group life required sophisticated communication.
These tracks show us the way. See the shape? The direction?
It went that way.
Good. Knowledge is strength. Knowledge could be just as important as strength. Understanding animals, weather, plants, stone, fire, and landscapes took years to learn.
Without weather forecasts, survival required observation. Clouds, wind, animal movements, temperature, and experience could all provide important clues.
Storm comes! To the shelter!
Some archaeological sites suggest Neanderthals collected and used pigments. Their lives may have included symbolic behavior as well as practical survival. Evidence from some sites suggests Neanderthals used objects such as pigments and ornaments in ways that went beyond basic food and shelter. We should remember that Neanderthal life wasn't one endless hunt. There were also families, learning, rest, communication, and time spent together. Neanderthals survived enormous environmental changes for thousands of generations. Adaptability was one of their greatest strengths.
Neanderthals were hunters, gatherers, toolmakers, firekeepers, teachers, learners, and survivors. The more we discover about them, the more human their story becomes.